Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Sully. You already know it is valid. Back with another video, man. I just want to talk about today. I'm about to burp. Hold up. All right, it went away. I had to take care of that. but nah. So today, what was the topic I want to get on here? Oh yeah. So I'm gonna be talking about just like personal battles I faced my whole life. I don't know what the title of this video is gonna be, but so I wanted to talk about just with my anxiety, like how far it used to drive me, and how I was living in fear for no reason. And pretty much my battle I faced my whole life is like I always wanted to show love. At the same time, I always wanted to be loved. So it was like I was always showing love to people the way I would want people to show love to me. And I always came off as like I always been a genuine person. I always showed that I truly cared for people. I always want everybody to win. I want the best for all people. And so I always fought this battle, cuz then it was like okay, I'm always showing people, like I'm always treating people how I want to be treated, but then I'm like I get frustrated cuz I never get treated like that in return. You know what I'm saying? Like, so losing friends and just over time, just realizing it's like, damn, I'm constantly showing someone love and they're never feeding me that energy back. You know what I'm saying? Or even if it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be one of your good friends or something, or you think someone is your friend and you keep going out your way to help them out, but they never do the same. They call on you, yo, I'm stuck, or yo, I need help, da da da. You're quick to help. You know what I'm saying? If they need help with some money, you're quick to send that money. If they need a ride somewhere, you're quick to give them a ride somewhere. Whatever it is. But as soon as you ask for help, they either get distant, make up 100 excuses on why they can't help you, or they just fade away. Um, Truth be told, so my battle, so like I said, I lost a lot of friends. I start realizing people who were just using me. You know what I'm saying? And so I always fought this battle in between. Okay, like I said, I always show love, right? I always want the best for people. I always try to help people. And then I got into this moment where I was like, yo, nobody's doing it for me though. No one's doing it in return. So then I was like, man, everybody's fake, right? I lost a lot of friends. Nobody was there for me when I needed their help, but I was always there for them. I started noticing myself being used a lot. And then I got to this point where I was like, man, F it. Since everyone's doing me like this, I'm just going to be to myself. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to make new friends. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't trust a single soul on this planet. So I always kept my guard up. I always blocked my trust and all that. And this is when I just really got into the game. I was always on 2K. If you're an OG subscriber of this channel, we go way back since the gaming days, on here gaming, playing 2K, playing Fortnite, playing Call of Duty, all types of stuff, man. So that's when I got into the game. And then I was just doing YouTube because y'all was like the only friends I had. YouTube was the only place where, I could voice out my opinion. We could talk about whatever, and my thoughts actually somewhat mattered a little bit. You guys are vibing with me, live streaming and all that. So it felt good. It felt like a place of comfort. It finally gave me a balance. And if I finally found what I always been looking for, is just some friends to hang out with. You know what I'm saying? Like, where I could just be me and we're still having fun, and I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I have to fit in. I don't have to, I don't feel like I'm helping somebody, but they're not doing the same in return. YouTube was just a cool place for me to live stream, have fun in the video game, have some good conversations with y'all, and just lay back. You know what I'm saying? And just have fun, man. Um, and then I stopped doing YouTube. This is when all the gaming stuff died, you know. PS5 came out, it wasn't what I expected and all this. And this is where my mentality now is just like I'm clueless. Like I want to have friends now because my whole like, you know, the friends I had on like the game and stuff, I don't have a game no more. Gaming's dead, you know what I'm saying? Like all the friends I used to play the game with, no one plays no more. You know, I don't live stream no more. So I lost all the like connection, like friends, and I lost that place that I used to like, that comfort place that I used to love being at, live streaming, having fun on the game, talking to y'all. Y'all was like my friends, you know what I'm saying? So then I lost that, and now I'm like searching for friends, right? Now I'm like I'm kind of being more social now. Like I'm kind of just at this point, I'll put it to the point where I'm kind of just hanging out with anybody. I'm just like, you know, you make posts, yo, who's trying to link, or yo, I need friends. You know, you start talking to people that, you know, you probably talked to in high school, but y'all ain't talking years, but you're just trying to, you need friends. So you're trying to you know what I'm saying? You're trying to rebuild up, you know, friendships and connections and stuff. Start hanging out with people. And then I got to a point where I started realizing that it was the same cycle again. Like I was being used. Like I wasn't being used as much or like as hard as like I was. Like it wasn't as clear. But then I started noticing it's like, damn, like every time we link, it's me having to go pick this person up, or like I always gotta buy the food, or I always gotta, you know, it's always me. I have to go pick them up. If we get hungry, I take care of that too. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm a good person. Like if me and my homies hungry, all right, let's pull up on something. If you ain't got it, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like I always treat my friends like family. Like if you're a friend of mine, that's why I call my friends like my brother. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you my brother. Like I'm gonna make sure we straight. You know what I'm saying? Because I would want that in return. Like if I don't got it one day and I'm down bad and we out and we chilling and we both hungry, I for damn sure wouldn't eat in your face. For one, that's disrespectful, and a real friend don't do that. If someone ever did that, you need to cut them off. But you know, I would like the same in return. I'm gonna make sure I take care of it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna eat, we gonna be straight, so we could chill, hang out, you know, make the moves, you know, still do what we need to do to, you know, have a good time. And I would just want the same in return. I started noticing I fell in the same cycle again. I wasn't getting that in return. And this is where I was like, damn, I'm trying to hang out with people, and then they're not, these people are not for me. They're not motivating me to do better. They're not bringing any positivity in my life. Um, you know, this shit is just BS. So then, and this is like a lot of shit happened too, but I'm not gonna get into it. If you follow me on Instagram at Solo Different, you guys know like I dealt with one of my best friends, like really, like it was really like a good friend of mine. Like we used to make music and shit, and we not cool no more apparently. But like, so I ain't gonna tap into that because this video is not based around one person at all. I'm just saying in general. I'm just talking about my whole journey of like going through my anxiety of like, you know, my anxiety and my loneliness, and like, you know, how I felt like I needed friends, and then I go from a point where like I want to be loved, and then I'd be like, okay, maybe to be loved I gotta show love, and then I'm just being me though. Like that's just what I genuinely want to do. I want to be a good friend, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a good person to everybody. So then I start showing love to everybody, expecting it back, because I'm like, yo, you know, if you my friend, why not? Like, you know, that should be just a, you know, off rip, you know what I'm saying? And then I start not seeing that I'm not getting the same back, and I'm like, damn, I'm just being used. All right, then I get distance again. Then I can't trust nobody. And then I'm lonely. You know what I'm saying? And then I go back to the habit of I'm just trying to link with anybody because I'm just looking for a friend. I just need a friend. And then I find out that friend not being towards me. But now in life, like I said, I've been working on my anxiety and everything like that. I've been comfortable in my own skin. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm to the point where like I'm not scared of making new friends now. Like I could talk to people, you know what I'm saying? Like I could talk to people, I could socialize a little bit now. I'm still not the best at being social and holding like social conversations with people I don't really know. I try my best, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still not like good at that in particularly, but like I'm fine with meeting people now. Like I can meet people, you know, cuz I'm living my truth and I used to always live in fear and like people not liking me or thinking something of me or like just whatever or you know what I'm saying, like, or people trying to use me or just trying to figure me out just to like try to turn around and you know do something to be against me later on. Like I used to always have these fears and everything like that, but like like I said, I've been comfortable in my own skin. I know I'm on this earth trying to do good. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good person to people. I'm always nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm never, you know what I'm saying? I never do anything with any negative or bad intentions. So now like I'm cool with meeting people easily. You know what I'm saying? And I want to make but I'm to the point now and this is where I say all this and I'm pretty much trying to tell y'all and give y'all the point of all this. It's to the point where if you have anxiety and all that, I'm just letting y'all know it's okay to make new friends. It's okay to socialize and meet people, but just see people for who they are. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so quick to like hang out or like, you know, be friends. Like maybe just get to know somebody and then as time progresses start seeing all their colors and then when you see their true colors you can see if they could be a friend of yours, they could be in your life, or they're not meant to be your friend or be in your life, you know. I was depressed, I was lonely, I was looking for advice, so I was going to anybody just trying to make friends, and they weren't good friends, obviously. That's why they're still not, you know, they're not here to this day. um but pretty much I just like I always had this constant battle of like wanting to be loved and then not trusting no one at all, so like I wouldn't let anybody in to even be loved. And then I go to a point where I'm constantly showing love because I always try to be positive energy towards just like I have positive energy within me how I go about my day, and then I always try to, you know, I'm always coming with good intentions to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like I always come with good intentions. I'm always trying to, you know, be nice to people and all types of stuff. So then I went to a point where I'm constantly showing love and then I'm not getting nothing back. So then I go back into this dark cave of like I just don't want to talk to nobody and I don't want no one to talk to me. I'm just going to kind of figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And this is why like YouTube was such an amazing thing for me, because all I had to do was get on the game and I would game, you know, and then I'll make videos out of it, or I'll make like highlight clips of me crossing people up on 2K or stuff like that, or just like a montage of Fortnite clips or whatever. It was so good because it was a way I could express myself, or like just like, you know, do something creative, and I didn't have to talk. I didn't have to, you know, face my fear, anxiety of people using me or just like wanting to be around me for one reason, you know, being two-faced towards me, backstabbing me, just all types of stuff. It was just a where I could just put out my video. If you rock with me, you rock with it. If you don't have to even be on my channel. You know what I'm saying? So YouTube was a beautiful place for me. But I done been through so much in life, y'all, and I'm finally getting to that point where I'm just like I'm not living in fear no more, and my anxiety is behind me, you know, because it's like I always had this fear, like for example, J. Cole, man, his new album. I know I shouted it out on like one of my last video or recent videos, but yo, J. Cole album, bro, I'm starting to fall in love with that album, man, because he at first I heard it and I was like, it's cool. I expected better, but not like, and that's because I'm comparing it to like some shit. Like I'm expecting like a Forest Hills Drive type shit. But anyway, this video is not about music. The album was dope. Album was fire. But as I listen to it more, like the song "Let Go My Hand," bruh, that song speaks volumes to me, man. Because that's how I felt, man. I was always in fear of like just being in the wrong crowd, or always had this random anxiety fear of like just what if something happens to me, What if, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if, like a fear of dying or a fear of anything happening to me. But as I've been, just like being comfortable with myself, working on myself, focusing on what's in my control, just trying to be a good person to everybody, just trying to take care of my family, you know what I'm saying? Like, just trying to, I'm always focused on the bigger picture in life, and I'm always focused on positivity. So, excuse me. So now it's like, I mean, we all have fear. Like, we all have fear of, being unlucky. If you watch the news or any of that, it's gonna bring fear. Or you hear about your favorite artist dying, and it's just like like a crazy, no one could have predicted it type situation. You know what I'm saying? So we all have fear of dying, man. But like, you shouldn't have constant fear. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're living your truth, like how I am, I'm just, I'm just trying to take care of my family. I'm trying to, just be that positive impact on everybody. As you see, I'm even trying to, make these videos giving y'all life advice, just trying to, do I feel like what is my purpose, or like what is right, or just do everything with good intentions, man. You know what I'm saying? And now I don't have that fear of like anything happening to me or anything, because it's like you have to look at yourself, or like just look at it in like reality, snap into reality, and just think about it. Like, why would somebody want to hurt you? Did you do anything? No? Okay, then what are you worried about? Why are you worried about, you know what I'm saying? Cause yo, I was going through it. I ain't gonna lie. I went through some traumatic shit. I think it was I want to say March 16th. It was definitely in March. With losing my job and everything. I don't want to get into it because I just want to leave that all in the past, man. That was a very scary, traumatizing. That was, I don't even know what to call that. That was a crazy experience, man. And I don't know what the fuck happened, but I know something wasn't right. That shit was, yo. I don't even want to get into it. If you guys follow me on Instagram at Solo Different, and you seen that live, or if you want to see that, you could see that. Um, but yeah, I don't even want to talk about that, because that it just, every time I think about it, it just scares me, man. It was real traumatic. But so ever since that happened to me, I remember I just was like, at this point I was so traumatic and paranoid and all this, man. After that happened to me, um, my mom even had to, like, my family and my mom had to even like give me a reality check. Like, what are you paranoid for? Like, you need to just go out more and just like, just explore the world. Like, she didn't use those words, but she was like, you just need to get out more. Like, what are you being paranoid for? And like, where are these thoughts coming from? Like, you're tripping and all this stuff. And after what happened to me, and no one really listens because they don't really get it. They weren't really in my shoes when it happened. And like I said, I don't even want to talk about it because it was traumatizing. So I don't want to get into detail what happened. But ever since that happened to me, it caused me to like just be paranoid, and I always thought something was gonna happen to me. A lot of things, just what I was seeing seemed strange, and I felt like I seen a lot of signs and all this. But my mom just, you know what I'm saying, had to snap me back to the reality, and I had to snap myself back into reality also, and just be like, why would anybody want to hurt me? I never hurt nobody. I never talked down on nobody. I never like I never came at anybody with negative intentions. A lot of people who are not my friends anymore, it's not because I cut them off. It's because or yeah, it's not because I felt a type of way about them, or I made the decision like, oh, I'm finna cut them off, or none of that. A lot of them, they either just ghosted me because they couldn't use me anymore, or just faded away due to whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? But whatever they had personally against me, you know what I'm saying? But I never truly did anything negative to anybody. I never used anybody. I never asked anybody. I never asked none of my friends for help. I used to always just provide the help. And you know what I'm saying? And I would do the suffering alone, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I had this weird fear of like just something, you know, bad happening to me or anything. Like I said, after being traumatized with what happened in March. But yeah, my mom had to just snap me back into reality and just be like, and me too, I had to be like, why would anybody wanna, like I said, why would anyone wanna harm me or do anything to me when I never harmed anybody else? I always had good intentions towards everybody. I'm always positive. I'm always trying to be, you know, have a positive mindset, be level headed, and always just trying to be genuine and just, you know, be cool. So why would anybody trying to harm me, right? And pretty much I say that and I explain my story to anyone watching this and you have anxiety or anything like that. Just live your truth, man. Live your truth. When you live your truth, you would start seeing the truth. You know what I'm saying? I start living my truth in life. Man, I know who I am. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I like to make music a little bit. I like to, but you know, the true person who I am is I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? I want to be loved and I also want to show love. You know what I'm saying? So like I always have good intentions towards everybody, always positive energy. Um, I'm not into like any violence or nothing like that. So, you know, I just, you know, I'm working on bettering myself. I just really want to work hard and take care of my family, man. That's all I want to do is just take care of my family. You know, I gotta, yo, y'all seen the news, so y'all know what I got on the way. Um, I just wanna be a good person and have a good impact on everyone that is around me and anyone who chooses to be around me, you know, whether that's through YouTube, you guys listening to my videos, which I much appreciate, whether it's, you know, you my homie in real life, you one of my friends, just, you know, and that's one thing I've been working on too is I've been wanting to make friends with people that we could make each other better. You know what I'm saying? Like you could give me advice if I need some ideas or some advice on some life shit, and I could do the same. Tell me about what you want to do. Like, tell me about your dreams, or like, you know what I'm saying? What's your plan? Or you know, you want to make a clothing line or something like that, and and you trying to find, and you know, you have all the tools, but you're trying to find the right how do I start? And you just need that advice. I'll give you some advice, or maybe even I need your advice. Look, I want to do this, but I don't know where to start. Maybe you could give me some pointers. You know, I'm looking for people that I could, you know, I could better them, they could better me. And it's a real, that's what a real friendship is about, man. A lot of, I'm gonna address that too while we on this video. A lot of people is not your friends and they not good for you, man. If your friend is not motivating you to do better, all you and your friend do is just party, y'all just live in the moment, y'all not doing shit to better yourself or your situation, you in the same situation, but all y'all do is party every day, or all y'all do is smoke every day, all y'all do is drink and party every day, or even if it's every week, it's just like you're doing the same shit. You're going in a circle, you're going in a cycle that is not bettering you, your family, or anyone around you. So like surround yourself with people who want to see the best version of you and they want to help you and you want to do the same for them, vice versa. But yeah, this is just my stage of life and I'm just like I want to get on here and just say like I mean, I still have my struggles every now and then, but I'm no longer living in fear and it feels good. It feels good, man, because to be honest, I was never meant to live in fear. Like what did I need to be, you know, like in fear of, you know? But I guess that's what happens when you just watch too much. You watch too much TV, you watch movies, you watch too much TV, you see a lot of shit, you're on social media, you hear a lot of shit, you hear about rappers dying or like just entertainers passing away for no reason and a lot of, you know, out of their control, man. Just like RP Kobe, man, one of the GOATs. Y'all see I got my Kobe jersey in the poster right there. Um, man, it was unfortunate, man, like how we lost Kobe. It was like no one could have predicted that, man. It's just ridiculous, man. And that like stories like that I feel like that's why a lot of us are living in fear and we have bad anxiety because we're like, man, truth be told, we're only trying to be good and we only want to do good in this world and we only trying to be a good impact on this world, but we're so scared of like something stopping that from happening. And I just want to say if you know your truth, man, just live in your truth. If you know you want to make an impact on this world for the better, if you know you want to better yourself, if you know you want to do good in this world, man, just live in your truth and be comfortable in your own skin and do it, man. Like, don't live in fear. Don't have anxiety. I mean, sometimes you might get lucky, sometimes you might get unlucky, but you know, that's just the way of the journey, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got to let go of things that are out of your control. Things that are out of your control are out of your control. But what you are in control of, and what you need to be grateful for, and you know, you're blessed for, is every day God is giving you another chance to better yourself. Every day, you know what I'm saying, you got another 24 hours to get it going. You got another 24 hours to keep your head on your shoulders, keep your head up, and keep striving to be that good impact. And while you're here, I know we always think we have to be famous or have this big platform to feel like our voice matters. But no, your voice matters now, man. Your voice matters now. Even with me, I'm putting this video out. It's not gonna get a lot of views, maybe 10 views, whatever, but my voice is still being heard from 10 people at least, or whoever's gonna watch this video. And if you're watching it and you made it this far, I appreciate you. Big love, for real, appreciate it. But your voice matters, man. Even if you don't have a YouTube, even if you don't, you know what I'm saying, have a big platform or any of that, your voice matters, because it matters to people who know you. And if you want to be a good impact on this world, get to meet people, let them know, you know, have that good intention, that good energy, you know what I'm saying, be positive. Yeah, like I said, just, you know, meet people and have, you know, good intentions, and just have positive energy towards all people, man. And your voice will matter to them people, because, you know, knock on wood, and you know, I wouldn't want anything to happen, but if your time was to come soon, at least those people would know you for, yo, that sucks that had to happen, and you know, but that was a good person, meaned a lot to me, you know. And even people that, like, you hear it all the time, even people that barely, you know, they weren't too involved with your life 24/7, they'll speak at your funeral, and they'll let you know what they remember out of you. This was a good person. I wish they could have stayed along longer. I regret not spending the time I wish I could have had with them, but I know this person for being a real good person. They always showed me how to keep my head up and stay positive. Like, don't you want people to remember you for something good? Don't you want to have a good impact on this earth? Like, because when it all comes down to it, that's all that matters, man. Are you going to leave your mark on this world? Are you going to have a positive, like, impact on this earth, man? That's what it's all about. But this video is already too long, man. I just wanted to get into it, kind of like express to y'all what I've been going throughout my whole life, with losing friends, gaining friends, want to be loved, and then not really knowing who to trust to even, and then being in this spot where you feel like you need friends, so then you're out just kind of being desperate for friends, and then you start noticing that now you don't want no friends, because the friends that you got, they're really not your friends. They're just using you, or maybe they're not even using you, but you're just not getting anything good out of being in that friendship. Like, a lot of you guys are friends with people that, like, you don't need to be friends with them, because they're not providing anything good into your life. A friend should be positive energy. When you're with your friend, you should get ideals, or y'all should come up with something y'all could do together, to maybe build something, or build an impact on the world for the better, or like, they should help you. They should always help you better yourself, man. I'm not saying they should be like your mom or your dad and, like, what I'm saying, take care of you, but you should always get positivity when being with that person. If you ever need advice, that person should be able to help you out, or at least give you some words of encouragement, man. But that's all I wanted to say for this video. The message of this video is pretty much is just like, just be yourself, live your truth, don't live in fear. Try to make that good impact you want to make on your life and on the world. And you got to just, life is all about balance, man. Don't be out desperate for friends where you will hang out with anybody, but at the same time, don't be so closed in this dark hole and all caved up and be so antisocial, Man, because even the rappers who claim they're antisocial, they're not antisocial. How do you think they got all the connections? How do you think they have a producer that they go to make all their music? How do you think they have the video photographer dude to take all their videos, their music videos, all their pictures? How do they get magazine? Artists are social. Even if they're antisocial, whatever they want to claim, they have to be social. So don't believe the negative. Don't fall into that, because that's another thing too. I used to be like, man, I'm antisocial. Honestly, a lot of us are not good at being social, but it's a thing you got to work on, and it gets better over time. I still struggle with holding conversations with people I don't really know like that, but the more you do it, the better you get at it. And everyone doesn't have to be your friend. Some people are not meant to be in your life, but it doesn't mean you have to hate on them, or you have to like, have some type of hatred in your heart for them. Just get to know everybody, have good intention, and just let things come with time, man. Let things come with time. But yeah, it's just like I said, life is all about balance, man. I fell in a part where I was dealing with loneliness, so I was just desperate for friends. The friends that I end up getting, quote unquote, they weren't really my friends, man. They used me, you know. They were probably talking about me behind my back, and I didn't even know. But what's in the dark always comes to the light, man. What's in the dark always comes to light. But always stay true to yourself, man. Be yourself. Live your truth. Love yourself. Have self-love. Have self-care. And that's all I really want to say, y'all. It's been your boy. Make sure y'all keep y'all head up. Like I said, stay positive. Hit a like on the video if y'all kind of could relate or understand anything I was saying. But that's it for the video, man. Like I said, y'all stay blessed. Keep your head up. And I'm out, man. Peace.